morning. So it is Friday morning today, and this weekend is something of a different weekend for me because for the first time in about a decade I'm going to be in the house entirely on my own. James is taking the kids camping, so from this afternoon until Monday I am going to be fancy free and entirely by myself. So I know that as I'm filming this I will just have uploaded a reading vlog, but what else is a girl going to do with 4 days basically on her own? I'm gonna film some reading. So my plans for this weekend are to read Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is the Bookish Mama's pick for this month, and so far I've read a grand total of 9 pages and I think it's just over 500, so I really need to make some headway with this. So this is my main priority for this weekend. I will probably also watch some trashy TV because that's just where I'm at right now, and then if I manage to finish Children of Blood and Bone, then I want to pick up A Song of Ice and Fire, or the first book in that series by George R.R. Martin, which if you watched my recent big summer reads TBR you'll know all about that, and if you haven't then I will link it in the description box down below. But yeah, this is the start of my big reading vlog. So I have to go into work for a couple of hours this morning, which is unusual for a Friday, but because we were away at the start of the week I had to switch all my days around, which you don't care about. But I have to go in for a couple of hours this morning, and then the kids are finishing school early because it's the last day of term before their summer break. So in all of that I won't be doing any filming this morning, but from this afternoon when James leaves I will be all about that reading. So do come along, I hope that you enjoy it, and I will speak to you all very soon. I love you.
Love you too.
We'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
Bye. So I have managed to faff around for about half an hour on my phone, not reading, not doing very much. So it's 7 o'clock now. I think what I'm going to do is put on my pyjamas or some loungewear because I'm not going to see anybody else tonight, make myself some dinner and then retreat upstairs, watch a bit of Love Island and do some more reading. Also I apologise for my voice, I seem to have caught a cold from somewhere, so I'm a bit squeaky. Haven't heard from James yet, don't know if he's arrived and put his tent up or anything. I'm hoping he has, it's absolutely hiddling it down still. But yes, I'm gonna get changed, do a bit of housework, tidy up downstairs probably, just so that tomorrow I don't have to do as much, get something to eat, do some reading. So I'm making my favourite guilty pleasure meal tonight, and if you've watched any of my vlogs before then you'll probably have seen me mention this. I don't get to eat it that often because James doesn't like tuna, so whenever he's not here I take the opportunity to make it. The dog is a proper tuna fiend. I've just been draining this. She came click-clacking down the stairs. What do you want, Peppa? What do you want? Do you want this? You want this tuna, don't you? This is my dinner. Shoo! And this is the finished product. Mix it all together. Brilliant. So I'm going to eat this. I'm going to watch some Love Island and maybe do a bit of reading. I texted James about half an hour ago to see if they were there and haven't heard anything yet, so just going to eat some dinner. And now he's just sent me a picture of the kids with the tent. It looks very wet, but they look very happy. But it's taken them an hour to put that tent up, bless them. And I'm just here, snug as a bug in a rug with my little friend who's very quickly taken James's place because normally he sleeps there. And still, well, this is a break, but I'm still watching Love Island. It's only 8:20, so I'm going to do some reading in a little bit once I've finished this episode. Good morning. So it's Saturday morning and I've had quite a late start. I slept in until about 9:30 and I would actually have slept longer except for the postman came and Pepper's barking woke me up, which is probably a good thing because I have quite a lot of stuff to get done today. I'm going out for afternoon tea with my 2 sisters-in-law and my mother-in-law because all the boys and James's sister are off camping, so we're going for afternoon tea. And I've got quite a lot of stuff to get done this morning. I've got to do a bit of editing, obviously want to do some reading. And yeah, I would have just slept in for a lot longer. But I've woken up and I'm so tired. It's really weird. I think I didn't get a very restful night's sleep because I'm just not used to being on my own in the house. But anyway, the reason that the postman was knocking on the door is very exciting because I'm not going to be able to pick it up because my hands are too small. Don't think. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, is because the new Fairy Lit game. So that is perfect timing when I'm filming a bookish reading vlog. So yeah, I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm going to open my Fairy Lit. I'm going to do a bit of editing and then I'm going to do a bit of reading. And then hopefully I'll manage to do all of that before I have to go out. But we shall see. But first, tea. Okay. So that's the card on top, which obviously tells you everything that you get in. Ooh. Let's have a look. Lavender and book scented room spray. Oh, can you see that? Come. Focus. Lavender and book scented room spray. That looks amazing. What else is in here? Oh, a little broomstick pen. Don't chase the quaffle if you see the snitch. That's amazing. Let me see if I can get that to focus. That is so cool. I love that. The kids will love that as well. Don't chase the quaffle if you see the snitch. What else? Oh no, that's a bit crumpled. What does that say? And something breathe fire. What does that say? And relax and real? What on earth does that say? Am I being daft? Right, I'll have to look that up in a minute because I have no idea what that says. I'm obviously being really, really daft. Okay. And then I'll open that in a minute. I don't know what that is. Goody, goody, goodies. That's an advert for another book. Got, oh, is that that looks like Of Children and Blood and Bone, doesn't it? Which is obviously what I'm currently reading now. Even that looks like some kind of fan art. Very, very cool. And then all that's left in there is the book, so I will open that in a moment. Okay, so this is a tea towel, and I think that there might have been a mistake because it looks like it's been printed backwards. I realised I couldn't even read the sticker, which I'll tell you about in a minute because I've looked it up, but that's actually backwards. Okay, so this, I'm not actually going to try and say it, but this is ONDELDR, so I was trying to read words that I couldn't read, and it means breathe fire, and it's from a story called Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young, which is not something that I've read, so it's not something that I'm familiar with, but it's like a vinyl, it's like a vinyl sticker. I will have to do this in a bit because this is a magical mug and it doesn't reveal anything until you put hot water in it. So I've opened a black mug. So in a little while, when I make my next cup of tea, I'll show you what's on this. Okay, and then finally the big reveal is this absolutely stunning book. It's called Heart of Thorns by Bree Barton. It says, trust your heart even if it kills you. I don't know anything about this book. I've not seen anything, but look, it's got red sprayed pages, and then the chapters have got these gorgeous thorn illustrations. Does that not just look so cool? Oh, and it's signed. Hang on. Oh no, is my page stuck together? I'm saying hang on, and I'm not even going to manage to do it now. Look. It's signed! That is so cool. Normally you get like a little signed book plate, don't you? But this book is actually signed. Oh, that's so good. So, let's just read the top bit, because otherwise this will go on forever. Mia Rose wants one thing: revenge against, what we're going to say, Gwairach, who killed her mother. Oh, well that just looks really good, doesn't it? So there you go, that was like a really dreadful Fairy Loot unboxing. Couldn't read the vinyl sticker, the tea towel was printed back to front, couldn't even open the pages of my book. But now I'm going to, it's coming up to lunchtime, obviously I'm going for afternoon tea, so I'm not going to eat anything, but I think I might read for half an hour and then do some editing. Because I'm just really in the mood to read. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm not even joking, I've just sprayed this, which is what I've just got in my Fairy Loot box. And it may actually be the best smell I have ever smelled. It just can't even, I think it just may actually be the best smell. It just is incredible. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so I've been reading for about half an hour and I am now 100 pages into this book, and it is just so good. I think I mentioned before that this is the Bookish Mama's pick for the month, and quite a few people had said that they'd struggled to get into it because it's not the type of book that they would normally read, but for me this is my jam. This is so the type of book that I would normally read, so I'm really enjoying it, and the pace has just suddenly picked up and I'm very excited. So I've got about 400 pages left. I'm going to do some editing and go out now. Hopefully I'll manage to get maybe 100 to 200 more pages read today. I don't know if that's a bit optimistic, but I'm going to do my best anyway. So yeah, really enjoying it. Looking forward to reading some more, but now I do have to do some editing. So I'm going to press pause on this and do that. So it's about 9:45 and I've just got in. After the afternoon tea, which was really nice, we went to a local park called Calderstones and we got some ice cream because we really needed more sugar in our systems. And then I went with my mother-in-law to the cinema to watch Mamma Mia 2, which was very good and very funny. I enjoyed that immensely. Which wasn't on the original plan and has basically meant that I've been out of the house all afternoon and well into the evening. So I've just put myself some dinner in. Unfortunately, I've just discovered that it takes 45 minutes, so I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I'm going to be eating really late, but I popped myself some dinner in, and I'm either going to watch an episode of Love Island and then do some reading, or I might do some reading and then watch Love Island. I have got zero plans tomorrow. It's going to be a solid day of reading. I may have to go to the shop and buy myself some food, but apart from that, I have nothing planned in, and I'm going to dedicate the entire day to reading, I think. But right now, I just need to sit and chill and do a bit of reading, maybe watch something on Netflix or watch some Love Island and just relax for the evening. So yeah, I'll check in again later. Good morning. It is a very wet Sunday morning here. had a mixed night. I was so hot in the night, it was unbelievable. And then I've woken up this morning and it's absolutely hammering it down. So plans today, as I mentioned yesterday, are to read, and then read some more. So yeah, I don't have anything else going on. I'm probably not even going to venture out now if it's going to chuck it down, because I'm really not in the mood for that. So I'm just going to maybe hang out upstairs for a bit, maybe go and sit in my cozy armchair with a warm cup of tea. Yeah, and just do some reading. It's not very exciting, other than the fact that I'm really enjoying the book and hopefully I'll make some real headway with it today. But those are my plans basically, and James and the kids are packing up camping this morning, and then he's taking them down to my parents for the week, and then he's going to come home. So he will come home this evening at some point without the kids, which will be really weird. And I'm a little bit sad that I'm not going to see them before they go down to my parents, but that just is what it is. But until then, I am entirely on my own to do whatever I please. So yeah, I'm just going to do some reading. It's lunchtime now, so I'm taking a break from reading, and I'm going to make just one of my favourite bitty meals, which is hard-boiled eggs, some parma ham, which I love parma ham. I could eat this whole packet if I wasn't careful. Some plum tomatoes. These yellowy orange ones are my absolute favourite. Bit of coleslaw, some nice crisps, and then I don't know, I feel like I might go and eat it back upstairs in my room, but I'm not sure how sad it is to basically spend all day in my bedroom as a 31-year-old woman who owns her own house and has all of the house available to her to hang out in my bedroom. I don't know how sad that is, but yeah, I just don't feel like doing anything else. I just really want to chill today. The lounge is quite dark and quite cold, which is why I don't like being in there, whereas our bedroom is on the south side of the house, so it gets a lot of light. And I'm just making excuses now for the fact that I really just want to hang out all day in my bedroom by myself. Okay, so I am on page 249 of Children of Blood and Bone. James has just got back. It's about 6 o'clock, so I'm going to press pause on reading because I've missed him quite a bit. And I think we're going to have some dinner, a glass of wine, watch some Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then hopefully I'll maybe get another 50 pages of this read tonight. But I'm not in work tomorrow either, so I plan to carry on this reading vlog and hopefully get this book finished tomorrow. Actually, I'm pretty much halfway through, so I should definitely get it finished tomorrow. Well, that's the plan anyway.
Thank you, sir, but then I decided, screw that jazz. Well, I'm the only one who ever trusts.
I don't know if it's actually possible for me to have even more of a chilled out day than I had on Sunday, but basically I've got nothing at all to do today except read. I did all my editing yesterday, I've done all my freelance stuff, I'm not working until tomorrow, the kids aren't here, James is at work. I have got the washing to do from James and the kids' camping trip because that is the kind of exciting life I lead, but apart from that, honestly, I have got nothing at all to do, and it feels so weird. I feel like I should be doing something, or rather than just chilling out and reading, I should be doing something more practical, but we're always so busy that having this time is just, it's just so good. But anyway, let's talk about the book, because I read up to page 300 yesterday of this bad boy. Really enjoying it. It's so good. I keep saying it, but honestly, unless it ends terribly, it's just going to be such a good book. So yeah, that is my plan today, to hit the rest of this, and maybe I should be doing something more practical, but I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm just gonna chill out, I'm gonna do some reading, I'm gonna finish this book, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll try and bring you along, I'll try and remember to film, but yeah, bit of a chilled out day today. So it's just coming up to, what time are we on? 4:30. I've got about an hour before James gets back from work. I have about 100 pages of Children of Blood and Bone left to read, and it's all kicking off. So it's getting very good. lots of twists and turns, keeping me on the edge of my seat, so I'm hopefully going to get that read. It won't be in the next hour before James gets home, but it should definitely be before the end of the day. I'm just going to take a break now and reply to some YouTube comments. Actually, I try to reply to as many as I can. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget for like one video, and then months later I realise that I haven't replied to everyone, so I go back and do it. But yeah, try to keep on top of it. So I'm going to spend about 20 minutes now just replying to some comments. And then yeah, I'll probably do some more reading, and then I don't know what James and I are going to do, because obviously we don't have the kids, and we're used to having the kids with us of an evening when they're not at school. So I don't know what we're going to do. We obviously need to eat. I don't know whether we're going to go out. We can't go out every day this week. But it's a bit of a novelty really, not having them with us. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do, but I am going to do, I'm going to reply to some comments on YouTube right now, and then yeah, just see where the evening takes us. But hopefully I will get this book finished, and that will be a book finished over the weekend, which is a major success story as far as I'm concerned. And then I'll be able to pick up the first one in A Song of Ice and Fire, and who knows how long that is going to take me to read. But if I don't start, I will never finish. And those are very wise words, and with that I'm just going to go and get on. And here you go, case in point, I'm having to go back to a video that was published a month ago and reply to comments because I've just forgotten to. So, oh, that's not a good face, is it? So yeah, I am rubbish. Okay, so it's Tuesday morning and I'm just getting ready for work, but I wanted to quickly come on and say that I finished Children of Blood and Bone this morning, and flippin' heck, this was a good book. I had about 30 pages left last night, but I was just so tired. And you know when you're really tired and you really want to finish a book, but you're just not taking in what you're reading so much, so I thought, no, I'll press pause. And then I woke up a little bit earlier this morning and finished it, and it's just fantastic. A 5-star read for me. I can't wait for the next one. I hope there is another one. I don't actually know if this is part of a series. I really hope it is, because I will definitely be looking out for the next one. But yeah, that was it. Just really wanted to wind this reading vlog up to say that I finished reading the book that I started at the very beginning of this vlog. As always, please don't forget to leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all very soon.